a hot one today. Let's go. in the 40 to 70s, and today it looks like this.
Daisy, how do you feel about it here?
You have to take this off to blow it, otherwise you will blow like this so hard.
Yeah, I
Take off the fan, guys.
They got rules, are they?
There's some fruits in the fridge.
Oh, really?
Do I look up?
No, you can keep doing your thing.
Oh shit. How was the trip to Bali? Happy birthday.
Get them in there. Oh, I think Nat's gone there before. You allow. Oh, that's cute.
Bling, bling, bling. Bloody hell. That's a happy. That's a big diamond. That's so genuine.
Let's see it.
What are we saying?
Like
Rats.
Yeah.
By the way, we learned one of the best card games ever.
then you can label them. We thinking, you thinking.
Don't blame me right now. Just the middle.
Today is 30 degrees and it's really humid outside. So from now on, we'll be doing ice drinks only. Ice latte,
Yep.
ice black. Turn on my lamp and the fan because it's kind of hot in here still. So I have new beans. This is from my favorite roaster in Taiwan, Mirora Coffee Roasters. And today we'll be using the Bergru Ethiopia Guji. Has strawberry jam, peach, bergamot, and jasmine. Smells delicious. So first things is 18 grams in. I'm looking for a 1:2 ratio. Right now I have my grind setting on about 10, 12, around 12 on the niche 0. I like to have my portafilter in the machine to keep it nice and warm. It does make a huge difference when you extract to make sure that your beans are hot and also the time of extraction a lot better. But always rinse it before you pull a shot so all that water left over last night can be out of there. And let's start. This tool is called the WDT tool, which helps distribute the grounds evenly so that you get rid of all the clumps, and when the water comes into your portafilter, it can go through smoothly for a better extraction. It's kind of like a head massage actually. Give it a few bounces. Take this off. The next tool I use is called a leveler, and it's a pretty heavy metal tool. It has a lot of weight to it, but it helps evenly distribute the grounds in the portafilter, so when I tamp it after, it has a better flat bed. This tool is called a tamp, in which it helps to compress the coffee grounds into a very dense puck so that it causes some resistance when the water goes through this portafilter so that it can create a pressurized extraction for that rich, creamy, crema-filled espresso. Timer on. So we're trying to get a 1:2 ratio, meaning that we put 18 grams in, we're looking at 36 grams out in under about half a minute. So hopefully this is dialed in correctly. Yeah, it's pretty good. We got a nice crema in there. Yeah, I like it. This cup only fits about maximum 2 ice cubes. I think this one can fit 3. So I got that for the iced latte. Me, we got some cold water. We can pour in the shots. Iced Americano and an iced latte. And lastly, before we serve, give it a little stir. And to my VIP customers, taste test. Wow, light roast, strawberry jam taste. Summer drink. Go to every day now.
Make your stainless steel non-stick with this.
How to use your hand for sealing without any. This is how you stop fish from sticking to us.
Okay,
I just
let's
tell
do
the
it.
truth and tell.
Okay, eggs. I have 2 eggs, so I got 2 chances to make this. We'll see. Okay, let's begin. This is the pan, brand new, first time using it. And I'll be making 2 fried eggs. I have an avocado oil for a higher smoke point, and I have to heat this up for at least, I think, 3 to 4 minutes on medium heat. And then I'll wait until this heats up, and then we'll do the water test, the Linden frost test. Oh. That means good. And we'll add in our oil for the egg. Stainless steel. Whoa! There's smoke coming out of the oil now, so I think that's ready. So I'll crack an egg in there first. So far, so good. has a nice sear on the edges. Okay, give it a little shake. Oh wait. Oh, look at that. Oh. Let's do it. Yo! And scrape this egg out of here. Oh, it popped though, but oh, I like it. The nice sear on it. The brownness, crispiness.